Hello, Jackie. Welcome back to another episode of Folding Towels, where we talk about the things that you really don't want to think about, but will help you to build your massage business to be exactly what you want it and love it to be. We are your hosts. I'm David Clayton.
Hi, David. I'm Jackie Karen.
What are we talking about today, Jackie?
Today, we are talking about networking and how to build your massage therapy practice one connection at a time.
How do you feel about this one today, Jackie?
I love our small title is Networking for Introvert.
Yeah, I think there are quite a number of massage therapists who are introverts out there, and the thought
Yeah.
of going into the big bad world to actively network can be quite a scary thing.
Definitely. I know that a lot of people don't want to interact with too many people at once. I think that's a big thing. I think some of us are really good at speaking to people one on one or two on one. But once we sort of get up to five or six people, a room full of people, we just do not want to know about it.
Yeah, I think there's also a bit of a shame about our industry as well. Even though we love what we do, you go into this room with people who've got, I'm waving my fingers here, important jobs. It's like, oh, what do you do?
Yes.
I'm the managing partner of this massive law firm. They're like, and what do you do? I'm, I'm a massage therapist.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that a lot. People will have titles, particularly if you
Mm,
go into LinkedIn, you'll see this quite a bit. People will have managing director or CEO, founder is another good one. And then a lot of us as massage therapists, we're just like, yeah, I'm a massage therapist.
yep.
Instead of saying, well, I'm a CEO of my business, I'm the founder of my business, I'm the managing director of my business.
Hmm.
I just don't use any of those titles,
Yep.
as are you, David. Yeah.
Well, we know and love you, and we, as obviously we are in the same industry as you, we think that what we do is important. And I have to say that I share some of those fears as well. But actually trying to tell others what we do and get them to understand it and then build relationship, that is really, really hard.
It is. I find it quite difficult to go from explaining to the person, my client on the table, having that conversation with them about, what's happening with their body, why they feel this way, what we can do to make it better, to actually explaining to people in a non-clinic environment how massage can actually help.
Mm,
I struggle with that big time.
yeah.
That's a really big issue. And I think that's an issue for a lot of people.
I actually feel that my breath is wasted on people when I'm trying to legitimize what we do to someone who just blatantly isn't interested. And that's where I feel like this, like today's topic, building relationships one connection at a time, is a really smart thing that we can all be doing for our massage therapy practices or businesses. And if you're at the point of your career where you might work in a multi-practitioner clinic and you just turn up to work and you've got clients already booked for you, and really your focus is on giving an excellent treatment and making sure that their needs are met and that they do come back, whether it's next week, next month, or at some point in time, because they don't hate you. That's an important thing. Um, you may not think that this topic is particularly important to you, but if you've been massaging for a while and you know there is a particular um, niche that you want to be working into, well, taking a bit of responsibility for that is important. And we do that by building relationships.
You were telling me before that you actually do reach out to, GPs and podiatrists and such
I
with
do from
with
time to
some of your
time, yes.
clients. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
basically what we're talking about. Who can we
Mm.
reach out to? Who can we network with? Who can we connect with that our clients see already or might be seeing, especially within a particular field.
Mm-hmm. And if someone has come to you with a particular issue and you're like, this is, I want to do more of this. And let's just say it's someone who's come to you with plantar fasciitis, and you think that plantar fasciitis is like the thing that you want to be doing more of. they've probably been to a podiatrist or a physiotherapist already. And a very simple question that you can ask as part of your intake is, oh, who's your podiatrist? And they will tell you. And at the end of the treatment, you can tell the person what your findings are and then ask the question, is it okay if I write to your podiatrist? And if they answer yes, of course, then then you've got the permission to do that.
Absolutely. You must get permission.
Yep, because you're going to be talking about their health concern, and you can then write to that
Yes.
podiatrist and say, "Hi, James. I'm a massage therapist in the local area. We have a shared client. They've given me permission to write to you. I've treated them for this. This is what I've found." And then ask the question, I understand that they are under your care. What can I do to support your treatment outcomes?
Yes.
And by doing asking that question, it's not like I've done this and this was the outcome. It's like I would like to see them get a good outcome with you. How can I support you?
I would like to say, though, as well, that if your client has said, hey, look, no, I don't want you to connect with my podiatrist for whatever reason, and if it's only a chiropractor or a podiatrist as opposed to a GP for a
Mm.
serious medical issue, I'm talking
Mm.
about, you can still actually connect with that therapist as a professional. You don't
Yes.
mention the clients in common. You say, I do this. This is what I do as part of my massage service. I look after people's feet and calves a lot. I see this complaint. I see this complaint. And you can connect with them on that level and say, if you would love to refer people to me, that would be amazing. How can I help you with your
Mm.
clients?
Yes. Yeah. And you can insert medical profession here: chiropractor, general practitioner, counselor, physiotherapist who has a particular interest in something, dentist. But the list is endless.
Yes.
One of my teachers, who does a lot of face work, and in particular pediatric work, had reached out to one of the leading maxillocranial facial surgeons in Adelaide and said, post-surgery, where do you send your clients for help? There's like crickets chirping. I don't send them anywhere. Well,
Yes.
perhaps you could send them to me and I
Yes.
can do these things. And that relationship has been going on for probably 30 years of
Yeah.
babies who've had tongue tie, children who've had significant surgery with things like I think it's hydrocephalus, where there's been significant bone alterations made to their face,
Mm.
so that there is more than just surgical hands touching that child.
Yes. I was going to say there's a few people, not very many, but a few people in Adelaide that do work with babies and children and sometimes teenagers
Mm.
who um, have had those sorts of things done. But in particular, there's quite a niche for body work after tongue tie because
Mm.
lots of parents are realizing that it is an issue and getting it corrected. And then babies do need the body work afterwards. And
Mm.
there's a few chiropractors as well who niche in that department too, which is really interesting because we were talking about niche the other week.
Yeah, a couple of episodes ago, episode 5.
Yes.
Go back and look that up if you haven't already.
It's a good episode, yeah.
Yeah, where else could people reach out to gain some visibility?
Did we mention sports yet? Did we
Hmm.
mention sports?
We
So
haven't yet. We
particular,
probably
no?
should.
Ooh, this is a big one. So there's so many different kinds of sports, and there are quite a few massage therapists who will go and do some volunteer work with different sports clubs. And this is a great way to connect with people within the industry, with trainers, and a physiotherapist that niche with runners or with footballers, soccer players, whoever it might be. But also, you've got other kinds of sports, like there are personal trainers, yoga instructors, and also people that do more rehab type stuff,
Yeah.
which is a very interesting field because you could potentially be working with people who have had strokes, or had car accidents, or
Mm.
now have disability for whatever reason. Yeah, it's such an interesting and varied field, really.
I remember interviewing a podiatrist, not a podiatrist, a physiotherapist a few years back when I was getting my own business started. How did you start? And super smart guy, and he now runs quite a big clinic out now where I live. And he was very passionate about CrossFitters. So he went and rented a room in three different CrossFits, and he would be at those those places several times a week, and he'd train with those people, and then he'd refer them onto his table. And then when he took on his first partners, he asked them what are they passionate about, and one was passionate about hockey, one was passionate about soccer. Okay, go and volunteer at those clubs. One was passionate about roller derby, and he would pack
Yeah,
his portable table. He would go to the roller derby, and for free, he would treat the players before and after the game, and refer them back to his clinic for paid work. And
yeah.
they grew very, very quickly.
I think the word passion and roller derby is actually the same word. People involved in roller derby are so passionate about it. They are intense. I love it so
Uh,
much.
did you know that many councils run a small business service? They used to be popular as a business enterprise centre. They've probably changed the logo now or something just to keep it fresh. But a lot of councils have a place where local businesses can go and network with each other.
Yes, I did know this. And I have been many years ago when I was starting out. So it was probably like 2015 or 2016 or something like that. I remember going to a couple of things for that. I can't remember what it was now, but I do remember doing something in Salisbury Council with that.
Hmm.
There are a few different things like that around. I know some councils are much better at that sort of stuff than others. So definitely have a look in your council area and see what is available.
You can also check out the local Chamber of Commerce. Sometimes they are at a district level, but often at a capital city level. So here in Adelaide, where we are, we've got Business SA that run regular networking events.
You've been to a few of those events over the last few years, haven't you, David?
I have been to a couple. I was very uncomfortable.
Oh, why? I already know why. You already told me, but tell everybody why. Sounds terrible, but it's not.
Ah, well, you know how massage therapists often dress.
A bit
I was,
casual, yeah.
yeah, I wasn't in a superhero t-shirt this time, but I was in slacks and a polo shirt, as is common for our industry. And then you turn up to this place where people are in tailored suits,
Yes.
and you
There's a
meet
few lawyers in the room.
lawyers and accountants and managing directors and partners of big businesses in Adelaide, and I'm there as a sole trader.
Yeah, yes. It's feeling like the little guy, isn't it?
Mm,
Like just yeah.
yeah, they often have really good speakers, and those Chamber of Commerces will often run trainings which are a bit more structured, and in those trainings is a little less intimidating than 150 people in the room, um, hobnobbing and trying to. Well, they are there to attract business for themselves, and the moment they hear that you're a sole trader, And as a massage therapist, will often cease the conversation because you're not who they are looking for to drum up business. Um, but often you go to these events and you meet this person and they vomit their business description at you as if, hey, oh, is it Katy Perry? Hey, I've just met you and this is crazy. Here's my
Yeah.
number. Call me maybe. It's like,
That's not Katy
no.
Perry, but yes.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
My
Yes.
pop culture is not there. And I do business
I
with
can't remember
people.
her name either.
I do business with people I know, I like, and I trust. And I just find it so awkward when you stick out your hand, you say hello to someone, and you're staring at their chest while you're trying to read this tiny little name tag. You haven't
Mm,
even heard their name yet, and they're just spraying their business over you.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, no, not good.
Yeah. Especially as most of us, or I would say the majority of us work alone or maybe with one other person. We don't have the wherewithal to, you know, we don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to spend on anything really,
Mm,
anything to do with marketing and promoting ourselves. And so we're trying to build that connection. We build that connection with our clients. We want to build it with the people that we work with. As you said, we know, we like, and we trust our people.
mm,
It makes it really hard to connect with a managing director of a law firm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
tricky, very tricky.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, networking is a tricky thing, but I don't think it has to be that hard. And just going back over where we started and building that network one person at a time, it's really useful to sit down and think about who your ideal client is, who they might already be seeing for help, and starting to approach those people. And really, as our clients come through the door as part of our interviews, when they talk about visiting another health professional, ask them who they are. And even if there's no real medical need to contact that person, it is beneficial to say, "Hey, I'm over here. We have some things in common," and particularly if you can reach out to other solo practitioners, whether it be a single podiatrist working on his own or a chiropractor working by themselves, a special interest physiotherapist that works by themselves. You're not having to get through the gatekeeper of administration and managing partners and so on and so forth, and just say, why don't you're alone, I'm alone, we could be better together. How can we help each other? Why don't we have a coffee? Let's say hello. Maybe a friendship will
Yes.
develop.
That is so true.
It could be
Yes,
so
I love those
beautiful.
ideas. That is so true. We really need to work within what we feel is comfortable. So yeah, if you're a solo practitioner, there's no use in reaching out to big businesses or a physiotherapist that has 10 people working for them. They probably already have three massage therapists working for them anyway. You're just not going to get any connection with that type of business. So, yeah. And this is where, again, my mind comes back to niching.
Absolutely.
It's so important. We have to know what we do. We have to be able to talk about what we do.
Well, I think we'll wrap this episode up, Jackie.
Awesome.
So if you were listening on your favorite podcasting app, why not subscribe? Hit the like button, leave us some stars, and if you really could, we would love it if you could leave us a little review. You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram. Catch you in the next episode.
We will
Bye.
indeed. See you next time, David. Bye.